And welcome in. My name is Karen. This is Lost Souls Tarot. Well, that didn't go out. There we go. I hope you're having a... Oh, somehow I've got ash all over myself. Yeah, don't try this at home, kids. It's a lot of ash, a lot of mess, and it's a slight fire hazard as well. Right. Anyway, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Easter weekend. Weather's a bit miserable here today. But Luna's downstairs. Chilling, so you might hear her barking. Okay, we have the Black Madonna in the reverse coming out. I'm sure there was something else I was meant to say. Doesn't matter. I'll say it at the end if you make it that far. So I've got the Black Madonna in the reverse. So normally I take 3 cards just to give me a beginning, middle, and end to a narrative. I've got a reward on its side. I'm going to need the book for these ones. And take one more. We have reconnection on its side as well. So with the circular cards, when they're on their side, I usually take them as they're going from, if they're positive, the reverse to the upright, but they're in a state of flux. And it's a kind of state of change, state of healing, however you want to see that. So I've got Black Madonna. I've had that one before, but I don't remember. In the reverse. So in the upright, it's below Black Madonna is selflessness. Yeah, I have had this one before, I remember now. So this is... So it's very common in New Age self-help teachings to remind people, especially women, that they need to put themselves first sometimes. However, this card carries the opposite message. So since it's in the reverse, this is about putting yourself first. This is about self-love. This is about Ace of Cups. This is about filling your cup. Definitely in the reverse. I kind of knew when that came out that the Black Madonna in the reverse was a good thing. So it's not necessarily, I'm not saying you shouldn't prioritize the other things, but you absolutely must prioritize yourself and practice self-love. Okay, so the first one is about practicing self-love and not being selfless all the time. Okay, we've got reward on its side. So this card represents energy when the dark moon slips from Cancer ahead of the new moon in Leo. Yeah, there's a lot of Leo energy with that, a lot of sun energy as well, which is, yeah, the sun card is Leo. This is a reminder that your achievements shine as brightly as a sunburst. Be proud and celebrate them. It's time to reward yourself for how far you've come, even if you haven't yet reached your final goal. Okay, so this card, maybe in the past, you struggle to put yourself first, practice self-love. And this is about you're kind of changing within to actually be really proud of yourself and understand that putting yourself first, and I don't mean in a selfish, self-entitled, but you know what I mean by putting yourself first. And ensuring that you're cared for so that you've got emotional spoons to give other people. I had a point and I've forgotten what it's now. I did have a point, guys. Hang on, I forgot to also. I'll just make sure that's up maximum as well. And so this is just about self-recognition, about understanding that putting yourself first, certain healthy boundaries, all of that sort of stuff, and you're just coming into that realization, almost like that sunburst moment of you're doing it more. It almost feels like you're doing it more automatically now, and then you're maybe self-reflecting on when you try to set healthy boundaries in the beginning. If you've been brought up in a household where you're taught to self-abandon, or you've been in relationships where you decentered yourself and centered other people, it can feel very strange to set healthy boundaries. It can feel very strange to say no, and go no is a complete sentence. And if people have been pushing and overstepping your boundaries, they can get their noses put out of joint as well, because they just expect you to behave that way, and when you stop, you're being difficult. I've been labeled difficult for having an opinion or a need. And then we've got reconnections, the final cards, card 47. That's how we look. That's on its side as well. So in the upright, which is the state you're moving into, this card represents the energy when the dark moon slips from Aquarius ahead of the new moon in Pisces. Just like gently flowing water, you can ease into surrender and go with the flow of life. It's time for you to emotionally reconnect. If you've been too hard on yourself or others lately, admit it, and remember, life will always be sweeter if you let love in. Even if the situation you're dealing with feels miles away from anything remotely loving or compassionate, this card reminds you that love always makes things better. So that's a fantastic kind of set of cards there. So this is about, not only are you recognizing how far you've come, but you're also you're opening up to love again as well, and just opening like a lotus flower. That's lovely. That's lovely. That's lovely. Right. I actually don't want to take any from the happy deck. What do I want to do today? What do I want to do today? What do I want to do? What have we got here? Let's take one from the Moonology Oracle deck. That's also the Moon. I think that's one's called the Moon Oracle deck. This is the Moonology Oracle deck. I don't know. I like a lot of stuff to do with moons. Oops. That's true, but I'm actually going to take them. So we've got a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra, and it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Those both came out last time. So you may be been procrastinating on something, but it's time to take action, and there'll be a win-win. So, I mean, this could be something as extreme as, you know, ending a relationship or ending something that no longer serves you, or it could just simply be something you've been putting off. But it's definitely time to take action on that. Right, I'm going to leave it them. So we can fall on the floor later. Right, we're going to start with the Oracle of Shadow and Light. We're going to take 5 from this. Oh, I can't shuffle them that way around. I have watched other readers. I'm suspicious if there's smaller cards of this version of this deck, because I can't, my hands can't stretch. Fairy of the Highlands. Very Scottish theme. She's got a wee tartan cloak on. It's time to be brave. Okay. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Yep, it's time to take action on something. Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. It can be very easy when things aren't going well in our life, or one area of your life isn't going well, to kind of forget about all the other brilliant, great things that are going on and how far you've come and how much you've achieved. And that's just about, the energy from this card is just take stock. And again, we got that from the Black Madonna, which was the first card coming out, which is practicing self-love. And then this reward card, which was going from the reverse to the upright, which is just appreciating how far you've come, whether it's a 10-year journey, 20-year, like for me, it's a 30-year journey from the age of, well, childhood to now, and I'm turning 50 in, oh, my Fitbit's downstairs, 4 weeks today. Okay, so in the middle of the reading for the main collective energies, we've got shallow grave, you miss someone, and she's lying here in a, I don't think it's quite a hole in the ground, but it's somewhere with a skeleton, and you miss someone, and there's like butterflies around, which kind of gives me a sense of metamorphosis, like you miss someone but you're getting over it. And I mean, you can take the skeleton as it resonates, so it could be someone who's actually genuinely passed away, or it could be someone who is essentially dead to you. You've cut them off dead. Lady with a Bosch egg, ancient wisdom. Okay, so we've got ancient wisdom coming out. And grief is a part of it. I'm not sure if you can hear that. That's Luna barking. Protecting the property, protecting the reading. Luna, shush you now. Luna! Sorry, 2 seconds. Yeah, feel free to fast forward it. Luna, come on, settle down now. Is there somebody there? There's nobody there, you're barking at nothing. Come up and get yourself on camera. The collective would love to see you. I'm sure you would love to see Luna. Sorry about that. She's just, sometimes if you just don't go and look and tell her that the coast is clear, she just keeps barking. Right, we've got the 3 fates. What goes around comes around. I've had this one come out a lot. There was a lot of 3s in that last reading as well. Not the last reading, but the last reading this one came out. What goes around comes around. I think I was about to say with the Ancient Wisdom card, the energy I got with that is oh, I had it and it's gone. I had it and it's gone. Oh, what's going on with my memory at the moment? It'll come back to me. Hang on, just next. I'm just going to keep going. It will come back to me at another point of the reading. There's no point in me pausing and kind of getting anxious about it. It'll just get worse. Oh, that was it. The thing about if there is someone you miss and you're grieving this person, whether they've passed away or not, I mean, grieving is a part of life, and with it kind of comes navigating grief and learning how to navigate it, and basically just dealing with it head on does build a lot of kind of wisdom, and it's wisdom that everybody who's anybody has had to deal with grief, and it's such a I don't know why I'm talking about grief. It just seems to be coming out. I've got this. It's interesting, this card here, the Three Fates. What goes around comes around. Or it actually just says what comes around, but okay, we've got soar. It's time to be brave and soar. This is the crow tarot, not the crow tarot, the crow oracle deck. It's time to be brave and fly with it. Luck, count your blessings. Okay, so we've got some karma here, good karma. Got luck. It's raining fishes and the just from the sky, and the crow's eating the fishes as they rain down. Real abundant feeling to this card. Okay, so whatever you've been putting off, here, this is time to take action. Whatever it is, you're going to soar and you're going to have a lot of luck if you count your blessings as you're doing it. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. If you come into it with a kind of entitled attitude, which I don't think you would, because I don't doubt you'd be here if you had that kind of approach to life. But if you count your blessings and realize how lucky you are, it will bring you more luck. It'll be raining fishes if you're a crow. Communication. So you miss someone. Shallow grave and communication. I had this outcome come out in a couple of readings. If this is somebody who's passed beyond and you felt that they're trying to get in touch with you, if you felt their energy around you, they are trying to communicate with you. Or if it's someone who is dead to you and you've blocked them, they're trying to get in touch, or they have been, or they're thinking about getting in touch. Take it as it resonates. But we do have shallow grave here, so which would imply, well, it doesn't really imply it's quite a recent thing, but shallow, yeah, kind of might be a recent thing. Distraction. Ancient wisdom and distraction. Okay, so you need to just be wary of I'm getting the energy of just be wary of getting so bogged down and missing someone that you don't learn the lessons from what you were having to learn. Now, if this is somebody that's passed away, it's a slightly different narrative. There's two themes to this. It's either somebody that's blocked, which may resonate with some people in collective, or it's someone who's passed away. And there's definitely two themes going here, and I think there's a common thread. But just be wary of becoming distracted and not learning the lessons, if there are lessons to be learned, to gain that wisdom. Because it can be so easy to kind of get consumed by what ifs. You know, I'm getting a what if there. I wish I'd just said, I wish I'd just done, I wish I'd, you know, you can't change it. All you can do is change how you approach things from now on. Territory. This one's always quite interesting because there's kind of like a light beam right down the middle, and there's like two crow territories on either side. What goes around? I always get the sense of feeling of boundaries with this one, that there's a boundary, and it's a very firm boundary, and it's very set in place, it's not moving. Okay, so I think This ancient wisdom that you've gathered after you missing this person, whether they've passed away or, you know, it's just someone you've blocked and there's just no going back. You've learned to set healthy boundaries. Because the three fates are quite, they're not the sweetest energies, put it that way. And what goes around comes around, kind of gives a very karmic, it has a karmic feel to it. So the lesson learned here is just boundaries, I think, but we'll see. I say just boundaries, you know, like it's such an easy thing to do. Do I want to take some what's the tea or do I want to go straight into the tarot? Let's take some what's the tea, see if we can get a little bit of gossip here and see what's going on. Cock blocking in reverse. Interesting. So you're not being blocked. You're not being blocked to new romantic relationships. So we've got it's time to be brave and soar. So maybe you're getting back out in the dating scene. I've made a mess here. I've got bad karma wanting to come out. I'm going to take that one. No, not. No, I'm not. They came out in a big mess. If it wants to come out, it'll come out. So we've got not being cock blocked here. We've got time to be brave, soar, and nothing's blocking you. So it's time to take action. The only thing that's holding you back is yourself, is the energy I'm getting from that. And this might be a brave thing. Maybe it's just about getting back out there in daytime. Oh gosh, I cannot make it up. Bad karma came right back out. It really did what I said. If it wants to come out, it'll come out, and it did. Now, what's interesting here is we've got count your blessings, luck, and then bad karma. That is really an opposite energy there. Again, this could be somebody that passed away unexpectedly. Especially we've got shallow grave here and you miss someone. Because there's just happiness here. There's just happiness here. And then we've got not being blocked and then bad karma. That is like, oh, the energy coming off that bad karma. Oh, it's horrible. In fact, I'm so shivery, I'm going to put my hood up. We're sitting the hood up, look like a thug. Yeah, mate. Right, inside scoop. A closer look, nosy up in your business. Hang on. I'm struggling to shuffle here. I've got hand-fisted with my shuffling all of a sudden. Quite clumsy, because it could be someone who's quite clumsy. A closer look, nosy up in your business. Oh, there is another one here. An ancient. Okay, this bad karma might not be okay. Again, depending on which narrative you're resonating with. This might be someone who came into your life who was bad karma for whatever reasons. And they were kind of nosying up in your business, but this person ain't shit. And they ended up being a distraction because it's coming out in the distraction card here. No facts, never has the facts, makes shit up and lies. So somebody's been saying stuff and you've set healthy boundaries with this person. I'm not sure if this is the person from here and that they're now blocked or if this is something new. It's not clear. Let's go with the Crow Tarot. I'll take my head down now. No, it is. I'm really cold. That bad karma, that card is just giving me like the shivers. It's really sinister looking. Look at it. It's got a skull on it. And then the shallow grave card, there was a skull in it as well. Skeleton lying next to the girl. I'm not sure if this is the same person who's now blocked or is no longer in your life. Okay. 10 of Cups in reverse. That's not the happiest of cards. 10 of Cups in the upright is happiness. You've been through all the cups. You're Nine of Cups is your own independent self-satisfaction. Ten of Cups is the satisfaction you have with someone else. In the reverse, that's almost like a broken relationship or a deeply unhappy relationship. On top of Cock blocking in reverse. But we've got it's time to be brave and soar. It could be someone. Oh, tell me about bad karma. King of Pentacles. Possible earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, so this King of Pentacles could be a Virgo. I'll take two more. Oh, two more came out. Just like that. Okay. So we've got the Seven of Wands, interest and boundaries, and then Justice, Libra energy. Okay. So we've got this King of Pentacles. Bad karma. Luck. Count your blessings. Okay, the energy I'm getting is this was all your energy up here. This is somebody else's energy. And this is somebody that you were perhaps interacting with, but this is another person. And this person was bad karma for you for whatever reason, or they brought bad karma when you were counting your blessings in an unlucky place. So this person might have been always unlucky. King of Pentacles, I mean, the impression they give might be that they're really stable, financially solid, reliable, they're abundant. Now that's interesting because with inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. And then we've got the Hermit, and the Hermit is, I mean, traditionally it's about going within, but this one, I'm getting the feeling that this person's trying to shine a light on your personal business, get up in your personal business and learn more about you. Maybe because you blocked them. This person isn't in your life anymore. And then we've got Ancient Shit, and then we've got the Seven of Swords, which is giving me just healthy boundaries because we had that coming out here as well. This person was just a distraction in your life. They were like a side story, a side quest. And then we've got Justice, Libra energy. So if this person's been saying stuff about you, if they've been trying to get up inside your business and making stuff up, the Justice is that everybody knows they never have the facts and they make shit up and they're lies and this person ain't shit. I mean, you can't, I was going to say you can't make this up, but pretty much that's what the cards are saying. Okay, so who is this person? Can you tell me anything? King of Cups? We've got a King of Cups in the upright on a Ten of Cups in the reverse. Is this someone else or is this the King of Pentacles? This bad karma King of Pentacles. Maybe try to present as a King of Cups. Emotionally empathic, but they're devoid of emotion if they're Ten of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Swords, lies and deceit, deception. There's two swords in the ground. Two other swords, and then this bird's flying away with three swords. The three swords are sorrow, grief, and loss from the Three of Swords, which is kind of like heartbreak. Oh, there's a real tumultuous energy coming from this lies. These lies. So this is someone who definitely tried to present as a King of Cups and a King of Pentacles. Cups could be water signs, so water is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I just feel that you had such a good energy, and this person, it just seems to be the opposite. It just really bad luck, really deceptive. I mean, the King of Cups is supposed to be emotionally intelligent, you know. I mean, nurturing's more the Queen of Wands, but you know, someone who is just reliable and emotionally safe to be around. Ace of Wands on top of the Hermit. Okay, so this is coming out on top of shallow grey. So this is the middle is usually the collective's energy. Ace of Wands could be a passionate new beginning or a creative new project. What's interesting is it's on top of the Hermit energy. Inside scoop. This person, if you block them, is just trying to go all up in your business and they want a new start, a new passionate new start. But you've got healthy boundaries and are defending yourself in the next one. I think you're all right. So tell me about these healthy boundaries, and this person ain't shit. And they're just a distraction. They're literally just a side story in your life. Okay, this is on its side. Queen of Wands on its side. Okay, kind of witchy energy coming from the Queen of Wands. A lot of Leo energy as well. There's 2 lions here and a raven or a crow. Oh, it'll be a crow, won't it? With the crown and the sun. Very strong Leo energy coming from this card. It was kind of on its side. It's a bit of a challenge. Well, oops. I only wanted one, so I'm going to take the first one that came out. 9 of Pentacles. Pre-Empress energy. On top of Justice. Okay, that's fantastic. There's also a butterfly in this. There's butterflies here in this Miss Summon as well. This is definitely your energy here, collective. You're definitely... There's kind of a crow sitting on a wolf's head as well, which is quite interesting. I get the feeling that this person really... I think, okay, the energy I'm getting is you're in a really good place, right? You've done a lot of inner work. You've learned to fill your own cup up. This might be someone from your past that's come back around again, trying to, you know, get a hook in. And you're in great energy. Put it that way. You've got great boundaries. What goes around comes around. You know, I get the feeling that, you know, if somebody tries to bounce anything off of you, you just return it to sender or transmute it, whatever it is. And get really, really good energy from you. And then this person just feels really deceptive. They're trying to find a way back in. They don't have any facts. They don't know what's going on. They're trying to push your boundaries. And I get the feeling they really, really, really try to drag you into the Queen of Wands in reverse. But you're really Queen of Wands in the upright. In fact, you're really the 9 of Pentacles, which is pre-Empress energy, which is like fantastic growth. Absolutely fantastic. And that's Justice. And it's wisdom gained from dealing with this person and setting healthy boundaries with them. Okay. This is the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdom, I think it's called. Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Cups on top of the King of Cups. This is definitely someone who was coming in with a romantic love offer, but this person's got nothing to offer. If you let them into your life, you are 10 of Cups in the reverse. That is utterly miserable. That's not in the upright. It's like family, happiness, ultimate happiness. You've been through you've experienced all emotions. You're just in a fantastic place with someone else in a lovely relationship. This person is bringing but nothing but 10 of Cups in reverse. Oops. But they're coming in all romantic, or they did in the past. They might not be able to get in touch with you right now. Okay, tell me about the 7 of Swords. The Star. So you're healing. Fantastic. You are healing from the bad karma this person brought. You're transmuting that pain into power. And yeah, you're just healing from the lies and the deceit. That's fantastic. Or this person sees you as the Star. Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is usually about chaos, conflict, uncoordinated fighting, disagreements. The energy I'm getting from this one is one person standing up to this whatever kind of creature. I don't even know what kind of creature it is. There's just one person just standing up and being totally defiant. This person coming in with the Ace of Wands, who are and trying to get all up nosy in your business. All they're bringing is chaos and fighting and disagreements. I think you know this already, and if this resonates, you'll know who I'm talking about. But yeah, I think you know this. Ace of Wands again. This person's really persistent. Does this person see you as a Queen of Wands in the kind of, not quite upright, but not in the reverse? Like, this person doesn't know how much you've healed. And they're really persistent. Ten of Pentacles. So we've gone from the 9 to the 10. Collective, what are you doing? You ain't no Queen of Wands on the side. On the side? Oh, that was an interesting choice of words. Can be very wary about this person coming in as well. They might be trying to put you into a third-party situation. But you don't need this person because you're 9 and 10 of Pentacles. You're fine, and that's your justice. Again, I think the reading I had, was it yesterday? It was about somebody trying to use you for your money. 10 of Wands. This person is burdened. Why are they burdened? This person pretending to be a Knight of Cups and a King of Cups. Why are they burdened? I mean, it's a burden they can eventually put down, but Wheel of Fortune, karma. Bad karma, and then we've got karma again. Are they getting some kind of, do I say reckoning's the word that comes to mind because of what they did to you in the past? And they may be trying to come back and make amends. And they're really persistent with trying to have a new Ace of Wands beginning with you. But, yeah. The Ace of Wands come out twice. But this person doesn't know how much you've healed. That's why it's a huge burn. They didn't know how much you'd healed. They thought you were Queen of Wands, kind of somewhere between the reverse and the upright. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is not a pleasant creature. I don't know what's going on with my words today. You know, there's someone who is quite jealous, spiteful, fiery, angry, not in control of their emotions. And the Queen of Wands in the upright is someone who's creative. I mean, you'll have a fiery spark, but it's a passionate fiery spark. And this person sees you as somewhere in between. But you're not, you've healed. Because we had the star come out. Just tell me about this Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Wands, please. Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Yeah, you know what you deserve. You know what you want. And, you know, I think it doesn't matter how much you miss someone. You know that this person cannot give you your Six of Pentacles. Which is reciprocity, generosity. Because you can bring that for yourself without them. Okay, tell me about this Ace of Wands, which is giving me the creeps a little bit. I cannot make it up. The 10 of Cups in the reverse again. Again! 2 10 of Cups in the reverse. This person is nothing but 10 of Cups in the reverse. That is just misery if you would be in a relationship with this person. It is just misery. Like, Spirit's just repeating itself now. Themselves. Sorry, I didn't mean to gender. Spirit. 8 of Cups. And you are walking away because you have the 9 of Pentacles, you have the 10 of Pentacles, and you're sailing away with your 8 of Cups and not looking back. Okay. Right. Do you want to just tell me a little bit about this Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups person in the reverse? Is there anything you want to tell me? Just before we finish up the reading, I'm just going to see if we can get a bit of clarification. What do they want? Like, why are they so desperate? Like, literally, it's just desperation because we've got 2 Ace of Wands coming out here. 4 of Swords in the reverse. They want you not to have any peace. They want to destroy your peace, your tranquility. 4 of Swords in the upright is like the Minor to the Hermit. So, that's like about going within, having peace, finding peace after conflict. This person wants you to have no peace. Some people are just mean. They just want to, do you know, some people just want to destroy your happiness. Like, we've literally got 10 of Cups twice in the reverse coming out twice here. King of Cups. This person is determined to make themselves look like the King of Cups. But the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups has come out twice. Really strong possibility that this person's a water sign. So I'll just say it again. It was Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the Eight of Pentacles, they are desperately working, trying to get back into your good books or whatever they're trying to do. So this to me, this shallow grave, I did say at the beginning, this could be someone that's passed away. The story's deviated into whoever's still in your life. I mean, yeah. Okay. So tell me about this. I was going to say the Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Nine and Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about the collective, please. This person is working hard at it, trying to make themselves look like a King of Cups. They are not. Because behind the King of Cups is that Four of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups. Okay, so you might be feeling a little bit nostalgic about this person. This person is definitely someone from your past. The Chariot. Cancer energy, you are moving on. And you're not looking back. And the Hermit, you're going within again. Your inner guidance, your inner light is leading the way. You know this person isn't for you. For whatever reason they've come back into your life. You know they're not good for you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's reading. If you are, I'll take my hood down now and look less like a Ned. You know. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate your subscribes, your likes, your comments. And if you're new here and you've made it this far, welcome in. I'd really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, commented, hyped, whatever you feel is appropriate, or nothing at all, like I do with a lot of things. I'm just a lurker. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely, 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 lovely Easter. And I hope the weather is better than it is here, because it is quite chilly. So have a lovely rest of your Easter weekend, and I will speak to you again soon. Okay, bye-bye.